On Thursday, New Zealand coach Steve Hansen said his side were playing with nervousness and were in somewhat of a rebuilding phase in the lead-up to the 2019 Rugby World Cup. Well, consider the rebuild over. The back-to-back world champions delivered the most dominant and clinical display of the season, embarrassing their arch-rivals in a record 570 rout. Here are New Zealand's player ratings from the extraordinary win at North Harbour Stadium. Live stream the Rugby Championship on Fox Sports. Get your free 2-week Foxtel Now trial and start watching in minutes. Sign up now. Greater than New Zealand coach Steve Hansen was all smiles after the All Blacks beat the Springboks. Source app Damian McKenzie, 6.5. He dropped a few high bombs under pressure last week and the Springboks found immediate success with their first midfield kick as McKenzie fumbled it wasn't long before he found a Ryan Crotty short ball too hot to handle too. But the dynamic fullback quickly found his groove. He wasn't afforded much space to move but looked threatening with every touch. Nia Milner-Skudder, 8.5. Isn't it great to see this man playing international rugby again? The 2015 World Rookie of the Year missed the entire 2016 season, but it hasn't take him long to rediscover top gear. Milner-Skudder put one high kick down, but was otherwise exceptional. His intercept and link play with Beauden Barrett was awareness 101 and put the Springboks right on the back foot. He also helped set up Scott Barrett with a lovely deft touch, before scoring his second try in the second half with a great finish. Match report: Wallabies tame Pumas break Rugby Championship duck Ryan Crotty, 7. After missing the test against Argentina, Crotty made a bright return to the All Blacks side. He didn't have the same influence on the game as he did a month earlier in Sydney, but his communication, running lines and superb linear speed in defence was key. Sonny Bill Williams, 7. Clinical. Real physicality, particularly in defence, and linear speed. He often had two men marking him, which provided space for his outside backs. Rico Ione, 9.5. This kid made his test debut less than a year ago. Well, at present, HES the world's best winger and HES not yet 21, Ione played the near-perfect test. His speed, footwork and vision to set up Brodie Retallick was as good as you'll see. His first try also put the wheels in motion, racing down the left-hand touchline to pounce on a clever left-foot chip kick from Aaron Smith. Beauden Barrett, 8. He might have missed all 3 kicks last week, but the world's best player brought his best boots on Saturday, landing 8 from 9 goals. Barrett was in the thick of everything the All Blacks did. He had a hand in 3 tries and his left-to-right cutout ball to put Milner-Skudder away for his second was marvellous. What also stood out was Barrett's physicality in defence. Nor was he afraid of running into traffic either. Aaron Smith, 8.5. Simply marvellous. His vision and accuracy to set up Ione with his left foot kick was incredible. Few half-backs in the world could have executed the play with such precision and pace. Smith's passing was crisp and his energy set the tone for the All Blacks' phenomenal performance. Beauden Barrett was back to his best against the Springboks. Source: Getty Images. Kieran Reid, 8. New Zealand's captain is without doubt one of the hardest men in world rugby. His defence was simply brutal. South Africa failed to make inroads on the New Zealand line and it was due to Reid's physicality and linear speed. His soft hands and quick passing were also a feature of his game. Sam Cane, 8. Returned to the starting side this week and didn't he make his presence felt. Cane slowed the Springboks ball down all night and showed his skill at the breakdown, winning a penalty late in the first half. Liam Squires, 7. Started the match with a bang, but unfortunately left the field in the 27th minute because of a head injury. But up until then he ran the ball hard and often, and his defence was great. Sam Whitelock, 8.5. We haven't seen the Springboks lineout crumble quite like this and Malcolm Marx had his toughest test yet. Why? The pressure of the All Blacks' second row. Whitelock in particular was fantastic in the defensive lineout and he stole one ball on 27 minutes. Brodie Retallick runs into Peter's death Dutoit. Source at Brodie Retallick, 7.5. Supported Ione and his hooker Dane Coles to score under the posts. The world's best block was very impressive in tight. Nepo Laulala, 6. The All Blacks scrum struggled early, but Laulala was very good in tight. Dane Coles, 6.5, lost his first throw, but that was Coles' only blemish. The All Blacks hooker roved around and hunted for opportunities. Kane Hames, for a first test start for Hames, but the loose head struggled early on. He gave away a penalty for collapsing and soon after another for being too slow at the ruck. The scrum improved once Wyatt Crockett came on for the All Blacks. Scott Barrett was impressive off the bench for the All Blacks. Saucer Prezaveskadi Taylor, 7, very impressive cameo. Yet another dynamic hooker who continues to run around like a thoroughbred. Wyatt Crockett, 8, could be in line for a start after a very strong cameo off the bench. The All Blacks scrum struggled in the first half, but the introduction of Crockett saw the home side gain the ascendancy at the set-piece. Ofatu Ungafasi, 7, scored his first test try and was heavily involved once coming on midway through the second half. Scored his first test try. Scott Barrett, 7.5, replaced Squire midway through the first half and made an immediate impact. He scored a try after collecting a Milner Scudder short ball, but he was physical, clinical in the line-out and was strong in tight. Adi Saviour came on late for Kane. TJ Perenara, 6.5. The All Blacks lost the tempo just slightly once Perenara came on at halfback, but it wasn't long before he found his groove and his superb support play and crisp passing flowed. Lima Sopoaga, 7, scored a try and made yet another successful cameo off the bench. Anton Lienert-Brown, 7, replaced Williams midway through the second half and showed a lot of physicality in both attack and defense.